All right, everybody, we are going to do an official walk around of my personal Xpedition that I built. We took this to the Dirt Expo in Scottsdale a couple months ago, and we finally had time to come out into the desert and do a cool walk around video for you. So follow along as we go over everything that's on the car, and I'll give you an idea why I did some certain things, but here it is. So we'll start with the kind of a profile of the car. You're going to notice the wrap and the powder coat. So we had 518 do a full wrap on this, and I wanted him to wrap it like it looked like it was painted. So try to get in all the crevices a little tighter than he typically does. We did the roof, which is the first Xpedition we've done where we wrapped the roof. And then we had our powder coat all the metal stuff to match, and Garrett and him got together and kind of matched everything together so everything would look like it was painted. And I love how it came out. I really think they both did a good job, and got a lot of comments. A lot of people do think it is painted. So Garrett actually killed the wrap on that, and then the powder coater also. So appreciate that. We'll start with the front like we always do. So this car is outfitted with DRT all the way across. So we got a DRT front bumper and a DRT grille. This powder coat, you're not going to see it today just because we're in the sun, but the black part of the powder coat is actually, it's called retro reflective, and it's actually like a dark gray, and it's a reflective powder coat. So like a flash on a camera or at night, it would shine. So all the accent colors are that retro reflective, and then the gray powder coat. So DRT front bumper, DRT grille. We have a Mojab fairlead and hook on this. You guys have seen our videos that we've done on this. This is nice because it kind of gets rid of the floppy hook that a lot of the front winches have with the magnet system that Polaris uses. So I don't have to worry about it damaging anything. And I also don't have to carry anything else. It's got a hook right here. It's got the fairlead, so it's kind of a all-in-one unit there. We got that on there. You'll see the Nacho lights throughout. So we have 4 Nacho Quattros on the front, and we have Nachos on the A pillar as well. Right now, they're just a backlight. So this is the keyed ignition is on. So this is kind of like a daytime running light. And then they have a high and a low beam on them. And then the A pillar lights actually have a couple different functions with the magnet, which is really cool. While we're down here, we'll show you the HCR suspension. So we did an HCR mid-travel kit. Paired up with the mid-travel kit comes with, or we did shock therapy, a dual rate spring kit, and ride improvement system. So shock therapy went through the shocks and tuned it like we like it tuned for our mid-travel cars that we've been doing for a long time. So they kind of have our system dialed that we like with our spring rates and our tuning. So we just tell them to set it up for a mid-travel car that we build, and they dial it in for us every single time. It's got Rhino 2.0 axles. These are from Super ATV. And for steering and sway bar links, we have DRT. So this is DRT's new long travel tie rod kit, and their front and rear sway bar links on this. While we're down here also, you'll see their AC guards. So these are DRT's AC guards. So it kind of protects the AC lines that are right here, and those AC lines that are vulnerable up here to sticks and everything like that. Underneath here, we also have some Nacho rock lights. Cool thing about these rock lights is they are amber running lights, but they're also white, bright rock lights. So if I'm just running at night, I can have the amber on, and they're I don't want to call them dim, but they're not super bright running lights. But if I need to work on the car, or if I want to light something up around the base of the car, I turn them to white, and they're super, super bright. We got 35-inch Valor Alpha H2s, so a really aggressive tire on this. And we did Price Designs custom built wheels. So along with that retro reflective powder coat, we have his Galaxy wheel and a saw blade ring. So the cool thing about Price Designs wheels is they're 100% customizable, from the bolt colors to the powder coat style on the rings, centers, center caps. This actually has his floating center cap in it, which is really cool. So when you're driving, it keeps his Price Design logo kind of centered there. And we powder coated the inside of the ring, same gray as we did everything else. If you ask me, the wheels are kind of what tie the whole car together. That was the last thing that we put on. And after we put it on, it actually came out perfect. All right, more DRT. So DRT A-pillar mirror mounts. So this allows you to do a lot of different size lights here. Obviously we have the Nachos on here, but you can do a LP4. I think you can do actually an LP6. So you can do a nice big light here. Uses the factory cover here. You just gotta do a little bit of trimming there, and it's a nice solid bracket there. We paired that with the DRT mirrors. Oh, this will work with factory mirrors also. This bracket will work with factory mirrors if you have those. I did the DRT mirrors that are on the door. Again, custom powder coated. Kind of just brings the theme together with all the color that we did. It's got DRT rock sliders at the bottom, DRT mesh panels for the clutch and intake covers on both sides. So that's that, and that's that retro reflective. Bees Fab is our antenna mount. So we have a rugged radio system that will show you inside, but this is the Bees Fab mount. Super clean mount. It looks factory the way it's powder coated. It has a plug and stuff, so you can't see the hardware, but it's nice. And we always use the stealth radio mounts on my personal cars because I don't go anywhere where I need a ton of distance. So the stealth works out perfect for us. Back here we have more DRT. This is their inner fender mesh panel. Obviously same shock therapy built shocks and stuff. HCR back here with the DRT sway bar links, Rhino axles, and more of the Nacho rock lights. All the way in the back, we got, of course, as you guess, DRT rear bumper, backup lights, and these are triggered when it goes into reverse, and then I have an override on the Switch Pro to power those on if I'd like. DRT exhaust cover, XTC license plate. This is a lighted license plate bracket that we manufacture for the DRT bumpers. It levels out, it's angled to keep the license plate level. So that's a bracket that we have for these. I think that's all we got back here. Oh, up top here we have the Geyser rear window handle. One cool thing we did on this car is when you open the door, it actually triggers the dome lights and the rock lights underneath, which is kind of cool. So if I'm getting in the car, I can actually see what I'm getting into. But what I like about it a lot is if I'm night riding and I park somewhere, as soon as I open the door, it'll light up everything underneath. So I know what I'm stepping out into, whether there's a puddle or some rocks that I'm not expecting or something on the floor right there. So that's just kind of a really cool thing that we did on this car. First one that we did, and I think it'll be something that we do a lot in the future. It's a really cool kind of a trick thing that we did. On the inside, a few things that you'll see right away. So we have Lit Industries dome lights. So you guys have seen these in most of the cars that we build. We build this plate and then it has a Lit Industries dome light on it. We did 3 of them in here. Super, super bright, lights up everything. This inside of this looks really fancy, and I'm actually absolutely in love with it. So we have XXX seats, and these are their heated and cooled seats. So we did diamond stitching all the way around on these with black and gray suede. And then you'll see on the door panels and some parts of the dash is Blades custom decking. And it's just kind of nice. Makes it a little softer inside. It gets rid of the cheap looking plastic doors. So it's just a really cool look. So the floorboards, and like I said, has some dash pieces, some pieces underneath the seats, and all the doors are done by Blades custom decking. Up top here, we have the DRT sun visors. They go up and down. The DRT A-pillar grab handles, DRT grab handle here for the passenger, DRT steering wheel with hub adapter. This is the Geyser shift boot kit. So what this allows us to do is kind of keeps the elements out. If you guys have had your Expedition outside, you know that the elements kind of come up through the bottom of the shift boot, whether it's dust or cold or heat, kind of comes up there. So this kind of protects from all of that. Rugged radio M1, and that's hooked up to a Rugged radio external speaker up top here. And then my Switch Pros, which controls everything electronically on this. On the back here, we have a Jagged X floor mat back here. You'll see the Bees Fab. We call these the dust-proof floor plugs. So you get rid of your factory quarter-turn floor plugs and bolt in a floor plug that has O-rings on it. So again, that keeps the dust from coming up from underneath. And we also have our jump lug kit and our kill switch. So if I'm gonna have it parked for a long time, I can turn off the power to the whole car. Don't have to worry about anything draining the battery. And then XXX recovered the rear seat for us. So you can kind of get a look at that. So rear seat matches the front seat. And we installed our Bees Fab door extenders. This is literally our #1 seller on our website. This allows us like 6 more inches of throw on the door. You guys have seen me talk about those a lot. Absolutely a necessity for every single 4-door Expedition out there. So you can actually have some access to your back door or your back door area. In the very back, we have a Geyser tray. So this is their slide out tray. And on that, we have a Roam storage box and we have a Roam cooler. So I'm out with the family. I can pop this out and have access to all my stuff back here really easily. I don't have to lean over a tailgate. And it comes in and out easily if I need to do anything. And then it walks back in place. All right, I think that's the walk around of my personal Expedition. Oh, just noticed, we actually didn't talk about the chase light. So this is a Lit Industries chase light. Again, it's triggered from our Switch Pro, and it's amber, white, and amber. So it'll flash amber, and then that white is triggered with these two white lights when I go into reverse. All right, I officially think that's it. I think we covered everything. Let us know what you guys think of this build. I think it came out phenomenal. Of course, it's my personal car, so I'm gonna say that, but I really do. I'm really happy with everything, and just wanna thank all the partners that we had on this car because it came out great.